Guys, what's going on? I just turned the Bluetooth off. I hope you can hear me and this is not another disaster video. But anyways, I wanted to do this for like a week and just update you guys on how everything is going, because I know when I was researching about coming to Sogang, there were not too many videos. I watched a lot of videos by this girl named like Chinese Irish or something, and she was doing something just like what I'm doing, recording on the street, but she was quite thorough. Anyways, the main update I want to give was after the midterm exams, because that's a natural, boundary. And I think they went well, actually. The thing is though, I went to every class and I did every homework and I paid attention. I sat in front of the class. So for me, the way I would describe the tests is hard to fail, but also difficult to do well on. So hard to fail, but difficult to get a really good grade on. I think on most of my tests I got like a low B, like a mid B, low to mid B. So that would be like my scores. Also, for reference, I didn't really study much. I didn't know much before I came in. I know for sure there are students who they probably have like the knowledge of half of the semester before they enter, and those are the students that actually take the placement test. Like me, I barely knew the alphabet, so I was like, there's no use in taking the placement test. But that's just the description I want to give you guys about the midterm. It's not super difficult as long as you go to all the classes and you do all the homeworks, because if you miss one class, man, it's gonna be difficult. They cover so much stuff. I'm not exaggerating. They go lightning speed. They do 2, sometimes 3 grammar topics a day, and there's just so much practice that happens. I'm afraid to miss class. I haven't missed any classes, and I haven't even been late. The other thing I would mention is that I did have an issue with one of my classmates, and because we were doing the midterm together, we're supposed to review and stuff and do a dialogue. The thing that happened was she was kind of rude. It's hard to say she was rude because she's quite a nice person. She's like small and cute, but there's just a certain level of a certain way. I'm not even sure how to describe it, but you basically won't let people talk to you a certain way, and you have to draw that line. And for her, she was definitely over that line. I was like, excuse me, this is beyond a practice thing. You're just being a bit disrespectful. And I told her very bluntly. I don't think she was ready for that is the problem, and she reacted pretty badly to it. So I don't even feel comfortable sharing this, but she actually cried. She just left. We were practicing one day, and I told her to stop. I told her, can you please talk to me like a normal person? And she came back with, this sounds too dramatic for my life, honestly. She was like, you're saying I'm not being normal? And I said, no. And she started crying and she left. We didn't practice again, so it was a bit problematic because she was my partner for the speaking exam. But fortunately, we did freestyle, and her Korean is very good. She's one of those students who, she could almost have passed into level 2, but she barely missed it, so she was fine. Anyways, my arm's getting tired. I just wanted to say that, yeah, the midterm isn't too hard if you study. You need to study, go to all the classes, get along with all your classmates. It's always risky because I'm the kind of personality who I'll probably get some people to like me, at the same time maybe 1 or 2 people to dislike me. Because to show yourself, you need to take that risk. The other approach could be, you could just like go so neutral and get along with everyone, but no one will really like you, so it's just your choice. You got to roll the dice the way you want to. I know some people probably definitely take the latter approach of being super neutral, so that way no one really dislikes them, but at the same time no one really likes them. Anyways, last thing I will mention is that it's really cold. I woke up 2 days ago and it was 0 degrees, which I don't like. Of course not. I'm not ready for this weather. I bought so many, oh man, I hate buying winter clothes. But I'm honestly, for that reason alone, I'm reconsidering if I will come back in the spring. I'm thinking I might come back in the summer, because the spring is actually colder than the fall. You guys can check Google for the average annual weather temperatures month by month, but if you don't like cold weather, I swear, for me, honestly, there's no spring and fall. Most of the fall is winter. It just feels like winter, and most of the spring will be the same. So do your research. If you're from a warm place like me, if you're from Singapore, Malaysia, Southern California, etc., you're gonna be quite uncomfortable here. So you have to get ready and plan for that in advance. I mean, summer is no problem. People complain about the heat. Anyways, let's leave it for today. Hope you guys know what I'm talking about, can relate to what I'm talking about, and just had a better idea of what's going on here at Sogang. I'm on my way to class, so anything you've seen in the background is just me passing through Sinchon, and I'm on a side street because I didn't want to be right near the main street when I'm talking to you guys. Anyways, let's talk soon. You guys take care, and let's talk soon. Bye.